We're live. What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing? I have myself, Half Guard Halfy, Techo Drauf. We have Naum in the building. What's up, Naum? We
What's going
got,
on, everybody?
you know what? Where's my headphones? I gotta put my headphones on. Let me get an echo. Forgot about that. We got Justin in the building. What's up, Justin? Y'all check out Justin's channel reviewing films. And we got Henry in the building as well. All right. You guys hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. All right. So, uh, we have competition coming up this coming week. All right. Saturday. Is anybody doing Nogi on Sunday?
Yeah,
Oh,
on
boy.
Sunday. I am.
All right. All right.
Is it so? It's Sunday. I thought Saturday you did both. Because the
Is it?
last
You might be right,
for a lot
actually.
of for a lot of the open, it was both the same day. So I don't know.
Hmm.
Still be different. I don't.
I saw the registration as the 10th and 11th, so you got to check, man. It might be 2 days
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Remember how for a lot of the for a lot of the open was 2 days as well. But
Oh,
then
okay.
I guess
Oh yeah,
Well,
I
they're
forgot.
saying they're not going to release the brackets until the 9th, though, right?
It'll probably be the 8th.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah,
we'll
they
see when it
normally
comes
release it
out.
a few days early. But yeah, so next weekend we will be competing. How you guys feel about that?
Ready to roll.
Good.
Good.
It's
Nice.
another day.
So let me share you this story real quick. What happened? So, Naum asked me what I ended up doing because for the whole time that I signed up, there was nobody in my bracket, right? So I'm like, I'm trying to decide, am I gonna go up to feather and then down to master two, or how I'm gonna do it, right? So I talked to professor. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go down to master two, fight at feather, so that's heavier and younger. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna eat Friday. I'm just gonna eat whatever. I had pizza and stuff like that. Saturday morning, I go to check to go down to master two, and somebody signed up for master three and feather, so that makes two of us in there. But then somebody signed up for master three and light feather, which I normally compete at. I'm like, I ain't gonna go and fight my way down to, to light feather. Like, I already done ate my pizza. I'm not gonna struggle for one fight.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say I'm
Yeah,
master
for
three.
real.
I'm gonna say I'm master three. Do the feather. But the interesting thing is, the person who signed up after I went up to feather signs up for light feather, knowing there's nobody in the division. I'm like, that's cheap.
Oh,
That's cheap. That's cheap. He could have signed up for feather, and then have the three people bracket. But I don't know if it's gonna end up changing by the time everything is done. But I was like, that's lame. Because I went to feather. I was about to go down, because I don't know. I don't like to just go and get an empty medal. So I don't know.
When is the last day to
Yeah,
make
man.
changes?
So athlete correction was yesterday, where we could change it ourselves, and the
Mm.
professors can do it today and tomorrow. So I don't know.
oh,
I don't think anything's gonna happen of it, but I guess he paid for a T-shirt and a medal if that's the case. But other, I'm gonna fight.
I made some changes myself.
We're gonna talk about that. I have that on my list of talking about.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
So, all right, before we jump into that, right? Before we jump into that, let me say what's up. Let me say what's up to Junior. We got Junior in the building. Says what's up, what's up, what's up, family? What's up, Junior? How you doing? Hopefully everything is going well with you. All right, all right. Let's talk about this real quick. Let's talk about this real quick, right? Henry is on demon time. All right. What did you do, Henry? What did you do?
Well, I start with last week. Last week, I guess I was overtraining. So I would go do the trainings, and then I come home and do a workout and jump in the sauna. So somehow that I think, in my opinion, it lowered my immune system, and I just got sick.
Dang.
So Wednesday, I started Wednesday night. So Thursday and Friday, I was destroyed. Uh, so then I get on the scale and I gain weight. I'm like, oh no.
Oh man.
So then I,
Oh,
I noticed, because I was at 220, which is fine. I had a week to lose 5 pounds. I had to be 215 for the no gi. So like, okay, I could do it. But now I get on the scale and I was 225. I'm like, oh no. So I looked at the bracket, and my bracket for gi, I had one guy there. And the bracket for no gi, I had nobody there. So I just switched. There was for gi, I had one guy, and then I noticed there was one guy in gi for the heavier weight class. So I just switched both to the heavier weight class, so I had the same guy for gi and no gi for the heavier weight class. And then somebody from GB Core Experience. I'm like, hey,
oh
let's
snap!
that should
Oh
be
Oh,
it.
snap!
oh,
That should be
oh,
interesting. So now I don't have to worry about
yeah.
cutting weight. And yeah.
Oh
So
snap!
more than likely it'll be gi, no gi, and then the open weight class. So if anything, I should see him 4 times.
He's going for 4 medals. All right, we got you. We got you.
There you
Four
go,
That's
goals.
what I
man.
was
Going for
Hey,
thinking.
four
man.
goals.
This is King Henry, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, the person he's competing against, I train with him in the mornings, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully everything is on. Hopefully everything is on. Dang, if everything is on, if everything is like,
Saturday
it's,
gonna be a 12-hour day, bro.
yeah, I don't see how they're gonna do the gi, the no gi, and the
I bring my
absolutes all
tent.
in one day. That's gonna be hard. But
If they do, I'm thinking it might have been like a lot of adult, or they made a lot of registration. Then I don't think it's sold out. To be honest with you, anyway.
Yeah, it may not be a lot of because I feel like Nogi is probably going to be less people in general.
Oh yeah, there's nobody
So
there. Yeah. There's a lot of people who did not sign up for no.
yeah,
Or
so it made
I said that
that's
wrong
true.
way.
That's true.
The brackets were practically empty. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nogi normally gets less people. Junior says y'all should turn this content into a business so you can write off expenses incurred for competition and everything else. Look, I have looked into that. I have looked into that. Trust me, I looked into doing that. I'm like, How can I get all this stuff written out? And it's like, not yet, not yet. So I don't know. All right, so yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really, really interesting fight for Henry. So I might stay for all four.
So
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Right, I have all of our videos ready to go. I'm gonna do my very first one. Then we're gonna go to Justin, Naum, Henry, and if we have time, right, I'll do my second fight at my first competition. But I'm kind of hoping we don't have time because that was probably like one of the most embarrassing ones. So, so we'll see how that goes. All right, y'all ready to go?
Let's get it.
oh,
All right, let's go. All right, I lost it. Let's go over to here. All right, so we're gonna get started with my first one. If I can find it. All right, so this one, it was not the most exciting fight, but it was the very first one. And some context, I think I was like maybe 36 when I did this one, and this kid that like literally a kid that I'm going against, he was 17 from Gracie Barra Doral. So
Well,
yeah, let's get it started.
17. Wow.
Yes, 17, and he, you know how they're lenient with the weights in CompNet.
Yeah.
I don't think he was the same weight as me. I'm just saying.
yeah.
Go, Axel, you got this. Are you okay?
Leonardo Ávila, Valentim Borges, Francisco Ramírez, Victor Santana, tudo pro warm-up zone.
I had no idea. I had no idea what I was doing in this one.
There you go, Axel. Good job. Pressure, pressure. Axel, post up, post up.
Stephen Powell. Steve Behet, Stephen Powell. To the warm-up ring. Last call.
Next time when they reposition, like, or not next time, but in general, make sure you keep your grips where you had it.
To the warm-up ring.
Because I let it go to shake hands, but I had a good grip on the collar. I mean, I got it back, but I mean, what if I couldn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leonardo Ávila, Valentim Borges.
There you go. Pass it. Ready.
David Gomez, Leonard Gonzalez, Leighton Salama, David Sanchez. Jacob Lopez.
Axel, you gotta post up, man. Pass the guy to the left, Pass it. Go.
This was before I knew what half was.
Axel, finish.
This is Ralphie's origin story.
There you go. Pressure. Axel, you gotta control his hips. One more time.
Alejandro Puente from Grace Barra Kendall. Danielle Alvarez.
Pressure, good. Keep the pressure.
Livia Santinos from Orlando. Edlin Serrano from Fort Lauderdale. To the warm-up ring, you're going to be on mat number 3.
Good job, Axel. Good job.
Straight. Go. Go up the head straight. Push the air. Go. Grab the pins. Flip to your left. Go. Go.
Good job, Axel. You got this.
Nice. Strong feet.
So I think this fight ended like 0 points, 2 advantages each. Either 1 or 2 advantages each.
Ben Kustis. Ben Kustis. Your opponent is not here, but please come to mat 2. Ben Kustis.
Let's go, Rob.
Yay! Get him.
And that was it. That was my very first match competition. CompNet 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything happening in 2020.
Yeah, see all the masks in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we were. They kept threatening to shut down the event because of there were too many people in there and stuff like that.
I think I remember that. Yeah. They had that guy walking around or something.
It was a fire
Yeah.
marshal thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. I remember
It
that.
was it the charter school? The one here at Cold Springs?
Was it a charter school? No,
No.
no. This was Fort Lauderdale. It was. I think it was a
Fort
private
Lauderdale.
school. Yeah. On.
Yeah.
I think it was like on Sunrise or something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
You already get to the next one. Did you compete in that one, Justin?
I think so. I'm not sure.
All right.
I don't remember.
We're gonna get to the next one. Let me check. Let me read the chat real quick. It says Junior says, "Coach getting manhandled by a kid. I'm with Roxy. I'm not going to embarrass myself." But I won though. But I won, and I'm still hoping that we don't have enough time to get to the other one because if you want to see manhandled, that's.
But that's nerve wracking. Imagine what the kid's feeling. Like, oh man, I gotta go up against this grown man. Feel for the kid.
That's fair point. That is a fair point. But to be fair, he's like a lot taller than me. Coach is hold on. I was looking. Oh, this is the one I wanted first. Says the referee seems to have covered up your face with the guy's garment. It happens. It says coach is on his way to be the next Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson. Man, I left too early at Pans because I could have got a picture.
You
Harry
could
got a
have.
nice picture.
Yeah, he was
You
walking.
man. Yeah. He was.
Harry got a nice picture.
He was surprised. Yeah, he was very approachable. I kept seeing like he
No,
didn't turn
it's
anybody
a
down.
cool guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me do something real quick.
What was going through your mind when you first make rips?
Nothing. Nothing.
Or you just think he survives.
I wasn't thinking anything. I was like, everything is moving so fast, especially for your very first one. So I'm not really thinking about anything. I'm just like, what am I doing here? That's honestly, like if I go back to like, I think the only thing I knew at that time, like, because it had to be started in started in June of 2020. This was like February of 2021. So I'm probably like, the only thing I remember right now is close guard and cross collar choke. That's the only thing that's going. Like, well, I know when I'm here. I got one collar. Let me just try the other one, and I got an advantage from that. So that's honestly the only thing that was probably going through my mind is not to get passed and stuff like that. So I don't know. You already go
How
to the
many months
next?
after
Oh, go ahead.
you started training? Or how many months you been training once you? Because I believe that
It
was
was
that
like
competition. I
I
think
think it was
it
8
was in
months.
February.
Yeah, it was in February.
Yeah.
I think it was like 8 months because I started June 2020. That was February 2021.
Yeah.
So yeah, about 8 months. But remember though, when we first start, we we're not really supposed to start live training until like you get 3 stripes, right? But also when I first started, that's when there was like all the social distancing stuff. So I don't even think we did specific training when I first started. It was like 6 people at a time. That's when you had to make the reservation to train on this
Oh, wow.
website and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah,
You remember that, right, Justin?
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
yeah.
the class was literally 40 minutes. You do some moves, some techniques. Like you do the warm up, you do some techniques, and then and that was it. Like I don't think there was any specific training. There was no live training, none of that. So I didn't really start. Live training until like October or November.
Gotcha.
So it was a learning experience for sure. You ready for the next one? All right.
Do it.
Do it.
Next up, we got Justin. His first match. Do you remember when this was, Justin?
Oh, I could actually find that. I don't even
That's all right.
remember exactly. I don't remember exactly.
Not that serious. Just was wondering. All right.
This is a while ago.
But it was probably
What was that?
before the one that
Coral
I
Springs
did, right?
Gymnasium?
Hmm?
Coral Springs Gymnasium?
I
It looks familiar.
think so. This was like a few months after I started.
When do you
I
start?
think
Yeah.
August of 2019.
Okay. So yeah, it's probably then that is
So
Oh
probably
yeah.
2019
It's
then, right?
probably Coral Springs Charter School, man.
yeah,
Could
it might
be.
be that
Yeah.
one.
That's the one that's across the street. Oh no, that's the one that's on Sample, right?
Yeah. Sample
Gotcha.
Yeah,
University.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Cool. Let's get started. And if you need me to pause, just let me know.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Relax.
I think that's my brother yelling in the background.
Who was coaching?
I think Professor Fabiano.
Gotcha.
Come on.
Yeah.
Stay loose. Stay loose. Stay loose.
Rest in peace to my shoulder.
Come on, Justin. You got it. You got it. Oh, let's get it, baby. Hey, stay loose. Stay loose. Relax. Relax.
You just hit him with a double leg. All right, I gotta rewind this a
I
little
think.
bit.
Let me see.
Sunblock?
I gotta rewind this a little bit.
Come on, Justin. You got it. You got it.
Oh,
The double.
Yeah.
Hey, stay loose. Relax.
Justin still got that same posture till today.
Oh, that's a good
You got it.
one.
Come on.
That's a good thing. I hate it.
Head up. Face yourself. Pull out, pull out. Watch out.
Both in, both out. Watch the arm, watch the arm.
Pull in.
Take the arm out.
Take your arm out. Good.
Yeah! Hold, hold, hold.
Look at that perfect guard passing. Right into the guard.
Right back into the guard.
Keep your posture, keep your posture.
Careful with your leg. Open, open. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Work that leg, work that leg, work that leg.
Hey!
Underhook. Under. No. Hey, stay, stay. Look. It's good. Hold. Recover your guard.
Please come to the match number 1.
Bottom leg. There you go.
Hook and leg, Justin.
There you go.
Go.
Was that you who said that? No.
Nope.
I think it.
Maybe.
It sounded like you.
Maybe.
Now move, recover. Good.
Good job, good job.
So right now it's 2-2.
Keep moving.
I think it's 2-2. Yeah, I think.
Recover. Move, keep moving.
Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
Oh, no.
There, bridge out.
Oh, no.
Watch your arm.
Trying to triangle you?
I think so.
Armbar?
Yeah.
Yeah, you try to set up triangle to the armbar.
Let's go, let's go. Get your hooks in, get your hooks in. Take the back, get your hooks.
Go around to the back.
Keep going, keep going. Come on.
Recover. Bottom leg. Bottom leg.
Keep skating.
There you go.
Good. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep pushing it. Push it. Close it.
Let's
Oh,
go.
nice. Nice, sweet. Oh,
There you go. Ooh. Had him in disbelief.
Watch your arm, watch your arm.
My forearms were shot.
Oh, yeah. I bet. For sure, bro.
just like I'm just gonna recover my points via guard passes. Go back into the guard, pass it again. Go back to the guard, pass it again.
Look up, posture.
Just like they teach you in class.
Get your arm out.
Keep going.
Keep going, keep going.
Justin, get your arm out now.
Get your arm out, get your arm out.
Get your left arm out. Push his leg. Push his leg.
Yes.
Is that a pass? Is that a pass? Oh, he's trying to get the mount. Oh. Oh. Man, that's not a pass though.
I don't think so.
Like on his end. I don't even know what
Good
the score
job,
is.
Justin. Good job.
Huh?
I can't see. I don't know what the score
I
is.
think I lost by like 3 points or something.
Dang, that was good.
Yeah.
They didn't even say
It's like 10 minutes long. That's the longest.
He's
Well-
an adult, man. He was an adult then.
How old were you in 2019, Justin? 26,
How old
25?
was I? I think I was 26.
26. That's when you were super
20.
emotional. You're not that emotional anymore. That would be like slamming the mat and stuff like that after you
Yeah.
did. Now he's like, yeah, it's
I've
cool.
yeah, I've calmed myself. I've tamed myself.
Like my heart was because I didn't watch this before, so my heart was like pounding. I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I was in suspense.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's gonna happen? Is he gonna recover? Is he gonna pass? No, that was
My
fine.
arm just snaps.
That was real. That would have been very awkward to have playing here, Justin. If that was that. No, that was a really good match. So for your first one, that's really good. Very active.
Yeah,
That was nice.
I was like, like full, like I didn't understand like the uh changing up my grips and everything. So every grip was just like my
Oh, you're just
forearms
like
were like
holding
destroyed.
on. Yeah,
Yeah, like my
yeah.
forearm, everything was like so my forearms were all like that's like the main thing I remember is like how my arms were just like
Sore and yeah,
yeah.
So
yeah.
if you can remember, like, what was going through your mind when you like when the fight started?
Uh I was pretty hyped up, which
Nothing new, but okay.
well like too much.
Ah,
Like I didn't
okay.
understand what I was getting into, but
Yeah, I hear that.
but I don't even know honestly. I think I was just trying to like just get past his legs. I don't think I really had like a game plan. Um, but I don't know. I didn't really have any like submissions or anything either. So that was the other thing too. It wasn't like I had like a oh I got this one thing I know I could do. So um but yeah, I don't know. Just I was just everything was that was my first one, so everything was like I was like trying to listen to people but also couldn't really hear what people were saying. So
Yeah.
I
yeah, it
heard
was a
stuff. I just didn't
very
understand what I was hearing. Like in my
yeah.
first one. Like now,
Yeah,
now
like
listening
20
to it, I'm
voices
like, oh,
talking
okay,
to you.
yeah, that makes sense what Professor was saying. But at the time, I'm like, it was all
Yeah.
like a different language. So you might as well have been talking to me in
Hmm.
Portuguese.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That was awesome. That was an awesome performance, Justin. Really good. Like to lose by 3, it was a really active fight.
It looked like
Yeah.
he had counter for everything he was doing, man. So even for not having a game plan, it flowed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's one of the,
This
but
is when
that's
I.
one of the most frustrating things about Justin. He always has a counter to the counter to the counter, like, and when in doubt, he just bicep curls you or bench presses you. So like that's if necessary. He's like, all right,
Taps
all
into
this
the
stuff isn't
cobra.
working. He's like, this is not working. All right, I'm just gonna bicep curl you. Nah, that was a great job,
No,
Justin. Really good stuff.
this was back when I think when I started, like a few weeks later, everybody I was with got their blue belt, so I was just getting like destroyed.
Mm.
This was the
How many how many months of training do you have at that point there?
uh I don't remember. It was like a few months because I don't think I had been training like a super long time.
Mhm.
And then somebody was like, "Oh, you should try a competition." I was like,
So if we break
"Now?"
it down, right? If you started in August of 2019, things started to shut down March, April of 2020.
Hmm.
So it had to be like before then.
It was like a
Right.
few months. It wasn't like
You think it was 2020 or 2019?
2019, I think.
So yeah, it had to be maybe like
Yeah,
3 months, maybe. I was trying to see if I could see your stripes on your
yeah.
belt.
It might have been like November or something. I don't know.
I couldn't see your stripes on your belt because the orange one was covering it up.
Yeah,
But yeah, like if it's November, that's like September, October, like 3 months.
yeah. It was quick.
Nah, that was a really great job. I like that sweep too. Uh,
So the half guard one, the
yep. Where was it? I think it was right here, maybe. Or did I pass it?
There you go. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep pushing it. Push it.
Yep.
Close it. There you go. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And you got the guard cash. And then you went back into
Watch
the
your
guard.
arm. Watch your arm.
Yeah, that was.
Then you passed it again, almost.
I think this was like a best of 3 or something too, because I think it was only 3 people in my
Look up. Posture.
thing.
Bracket. So rubber band.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Keep going.
Get your arm out.
That was good. That was good. Any other comments before we move on to the next?
I think you did well, man.
I think so too. It was great.
Yeah.
It's a good introduction. I was like too like afterwards, during, but you know.
I think that's all. I don't know about Henry, but I think that's all of us. After the first one, like
How much caffeine did you have that day?
I don't think I had any really.
No. Yeah.
I don't think so. I was listening to like just hype music, but like
Okay.
yeah, I was too like, you know what I mean?
It was natural caffeine.
Yeah, I guess yeah. Because at least I did it for football, but for football, you know, you only got to be explosive for like 7 seconds.
Yeah.
But jiu-jitsu was like 20 seconds in. I'm like, wait a minute, we're still going. So
you're trying to get your 30-second submission. Like, okay, that's why you get your 30 seconds. You're using a football strategy.
I don't think I even had a submission yet in training at this point.
Yeah,
It took a while.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. All right, let's go to the next one, which is going to be Naum.
Let's go.
So that's a.
So this is my first time watching this. This is what I was telling Ralphie. I've never
That is
seen
true.
this. So
Oh wait.
I was telling Ralphie this. It wasn't until I think maybe the last year or last 2 years that I actually watched any of my previous videos. Like I've never, I don't know why. Like I tried to like bless and release kind of thing, but Bonnie would tell me I would dwell too much on it. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll let it go.
Now we're.
So let's see.
All right.
Yeah.
So since it was a vertical video, I adjusted it so that it could be like in this format. So let's see. When was this now?
So this was should be 2019 March, if I recall correctly.
Oh.
And so this was like 3 months into training, maybe no more than 4.
Yeah.
And I was medium heavy because I was a heavyweight, but I had lost weight. So it was medium heavy.
195. All right. Let's see.
Yeah. So, as you can tell, no clue what's going on. I'm like, who am I supposed to look at? Who's coaching me? Is someone coaching me? I'm so lost. Yeah, and then like you tell me, get back out there. Don't come on the mat.
How many stripes you had? You had 2?
Man, no more than 2 for sure. If that.
He looking at the other guy. Let me copy what he does, so I do what he does.
It just, it's hilarious, bro. Like
funny
0. And to your point, we done no competition training to like Justin's point earlier. So I'm just like, all right, like, that looks pretty cool. I'm just gonna do that.
The interesting thing that people might not know about like these jiu-jitsu competitions is that, so I would say on average you probably at a belt for about 2-ish years, right? If you like consistent. But so let's say Naum starts tomorrow, brand new white belt. There's a competition happening. He wants to compete, but he might be matched up with somebody who is at the peak of their 2 years and is about to get promoted to a blue belt, and he has to go up against that person.
It's the random draw you get in any competition,
Exactly.
man.
Yeah.
Exactly. So like
Yeah.
you might just get promoted, and then you like so let's say as a blue belt you've been training for about 2 years, and you get promoted, or not get promoted, but you got your blue belt, and now you go to a competition, and the person that you are matched up against, they've been training for 2 years, but you don't know that. Like they might not have any strength in their belt, and now you get like manhandled because you like so it's about the belt that you're competing at the belt. It's not about how much experience that they have at the belt. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So
That,
all right.
but they've been wrestling for years. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
they just
there's that
they just
too.
started jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
There's that too. They might have done judo. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
By the way, Junior says
Yeah.
that Justin means business. He does. He is a pest. I mean, with all due respect. Without it. And we got
In the most loving way possible.
we got Bea. She says, "Great show. Thank you so much." All right, let's get back to now. Let's get back to now. I'm just trying to prevent Naum from watching it a little bit longer.
So,
Hold on. Let's get to right. Should have cut it while I was out. All right, there we go.
So I remember immediately just trying full force to do the hard grips, and then focusing so much on that, getting taken down like right away. That I remember.
This must have been before you became a Foot Locker.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Come on, Nick!
So, yeah, and that's Bonnie yelling at me in the background. So I remember. Go ahead.
I'm gonna warn you because as I was like adjusting the video towards the end, there was like a sigh that is honestly
Yeah.
on the video.
I remember my within there was my first time experience catching a gi burn with the elbow across the face. I'll never forget that. Yeah, yeah. And he caught my eye, and I right there. You saw that? So me just, for the life of me, just trying to figure out what am I doing here. I call that the Henry with the legs now.
Do you know how long he had been training?
Oh, he was on. So I remember him. That was a Stefan. He because he's actually surprisingly a really nice guy, and we kept running into each other in those tournaments, whether it was at BJF or Florida BJJF, and he was almost a blue belt.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So like maybe like 2 tournaments later, he was already at his blue belt.
Gotcha.
Dang.
Yeah.
You heard that? You heard that now?
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Yeah. Bonnie told me I looked like a pug afterwards.
Dang.
Yeah, no, I was trying to survive at this point. If I recall correctly, I think he might finish me with Ezekiel. Yeah, you see all this.
Jump to the side, Nay!
Is that an Ezekiel? I thought it was like a.
Head and
So I thought it
arm?
was Ezekiel.
got an arm.
Yeah, so no,
I don't know.
on that one he just flat out crossed over, dropped the knee over
Yeah.
to the side. Yeah, actually, I tapped out there. I mean, I'm talking about, I think 3 more seconds, I would have passed out.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that thing was deep. That was the rule that Bonnie told me. She goes, "You got to tap," and I was like, "Ah, okay." So, Rafi, when I sent you the video and I first took a look at it, I didn't realize that if you go to the very beginning of it, he's talking to his coach and they're working on a choke.
Oh wow,
And I
that's.
and I was
Oh,
yeah,
no.
and I was like, and I did, in hindsight, I didn't catch any of that.
I mean,
Like,
would you have even understood?
no, I wouldn't. But I thought, look right there, they're working on it. I think it's
Oh yeah, it
hilarious.
was.
Oh, wow.
Look,
Wow.
they're literally
That
working
was
on it right
fair.
there.
That's like a disrespect.
They're
That's
literally working
crazy.
on it right there.
That's so disrespectful.
That's
That's
the first
crazy.
thing I saw with
Do you
Rafi.
know
I
what
was like,
Jimmy was
oh shit,
from?
that's dope.
Do you remember what Jimmy was from?
Uh, Gotta be Dade County, man. It was somewhere in Dade.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
but I don't know why I'm thinking Cutler Bay for some reason, but no,
Nice
outside of that,
incidences.
yeah. So my forearm, Justin, to your point, man, my forearms are shot after that.
Mm.
I think what I wanted to achieve in this one was within 3 months. They had always told me if you ever give it a shot, what you'll learn quickly is whether you'll like to or not like to compete. Like you'll realize that either most if you notice a lot of the guys we train with are one and done and they walk away from it. They're like, oh, this isn't for me. Some are like they get the bug. And like I remember a lot of the guys at the time, like whether it was Clark or Santi, would be like they were active competitors too, and they would say, "I'm telling you, you're gonna find if it's addictive or not." And I remember looking at Bonnie afterwards. I was like, "Oh man, this is I really kind of enjoyed this, despite what happened. I kind of want to keep doing that part." But yeah, it was interesting. It was no strategy of just trying to like kind of like fend for life. But man, it was just this guy just mauled me from the jump. Like it was that when it takes over, feels like a tidal wave, and then you feel like you're in quicksand. That's all I felt like.
Hmm.
I didn't feel like I had an answer for anything he was doing.
I still don't enjoy it, so I guess that didn't work out for me. But I do it anyway.
You do it while your body lets you, man. Then at one point you just say, "All
Yeah.
right."
Yep. Anything else? Any final thoughts on this one before we get to Henry? I think
No,
you did good
burn it,
for your first
burn,
one.
burn,
You know,
burn the tape.
Burned.
so. All right, let's go to Henry. All right. Do this.
Oh, was this the one in
You see that?
Miami?
No, that was the same one that Ralph.
That
Oh,
was one that I
really?
did?
Oh,
Wait, which one is
It
It
oh,
looks
this?
was.
really?
different. It looks different.
Nah, man, this looks like the budget went up. The production is it looks better.
I don't think that's the one I
Yeah,
did
that,
because let me pull up the one that I did. Oh, it might be actually.
It could be, yeah. Maybe it's
Yeah,
you're
it might be.
the opposite
yeah, that's the
side or
same.
something.
Because I remember that bullpen. That was the same one. The same bullpen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Mm.
Okay, that one up.
Because that was what, February 2022?
2021.
Yeah,
21.
2021.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the same place.
21.
Yeah, it
Okay.
makes because the background looks similar. All right, let's do it. Where's my mouse?
Was he staring at me? I just not realized that. Was he looking at me or was he looking at somebody else?
Well, like your opponent?
He,
Yeah.
he was looking through you.
I don't know.
Either way, Henry was like, I took it personal.
I had no base there. I just get flicked over easily. We both did.
Oh,
That was good. Counter, man.
yeah. Oh, snap.
That's a cafe in the background coaching him.
Oh, he was for Fort
Oh,
Lauderdale.
snap.
Yes.
Yeah, you can hear him.
Professor right there, little by little.
Sally Ernesto Gutierrez. Warm-up zone, you're up
He's
next.
grabbing the collar while you mounted.
Yeah.
The stuff we do as white belts. Yeah, he's like not even thinking about that.
I didn't even know what I was doing. I'm like, where do I grab? Where do I go from here?
Exactly.
I was trying to work on a submission, but I didn't
Cause
even
you
know any.
started. When did you start? It was like maybe a
October.
couple. Oh, okay, that was a few months after me.
Oh, somebody died in the background.
Oh wow.
It happens.
Stay in the back.
Are you mounted? Oh, you got the mount again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attention spectators, if you already watched the fight, please wait outside. Otherwise, we're going to have to shut down again. And if you're watching the fight, please
Fire
go
marshal.
outside. If you need to breathe, go outside. You cannot have people without masks inside. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Imagine that you're over here trying to warm up and you have a
Also,
mask
people
on.
back here, if you're watching the fight, if you already fought, please wait
Brutal.
outside fighting area.
Trying to go for a heading
4
arm here or
years
something.
later, you're like, the amount of competitions that we've done.
For sure.
Tamar Griffin, please come to the warm-up area. If you're not there in 3 minutes, your fight's gonna be concluded.
Oh, 7-zip.
Okay.
He's like, I don't know the submission. I'm just trying to rip his arm off. I bet I'll submit to that.
Well, I'm thinking, stop moving so much.
And it was like, I'm gonna take this arm no matter what.
I thought I was gonna go for the bow and arrow.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know bow and arrow. I didn't know any submission.
Henry, you look like you're trying to fight instincts on striking this man.
I was just trying to control him. That's it. Because once you
It
go
looked
to
like, it
mount,
looked like you can, yeah, it looked like you were trying to strike a few times.
Oh, wow, 14.
I guess I
mounted
ended
like
up
3
submitting him. I
times.
don't know. I don't know how. Yeah,
Did you?
he tapped.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
But
I
yeah,
thought time was up.
I did like
Then you gassed him out?
a paper cutter choke there.
Oh yeah, I
And
did.
then
Yeah, he did tap.
I
Yeah, I
tapped.
saw it. He tapped with the other hand.
Oh, wow.
Nice, man.
It
Nice
was
work.
nerve wracking. Like the unknown. That's the first competition, not knowing, or am I good enough? Am I gonna win? Do I have I trained enough to be able to do this? Well, it's nerve-wracking.
Man, I ain't think about none of that stuff. Like, none of that stuff going through my mind. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here, but professor said I should do it, so I'm gonna do it.
Driving over there, you have so much anxiety, and you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. But it all goes away once you step on the mat. At least for me, I feel like all the screaming,
That's true.
all the yelling, everything goes away. It's just me and the opponent in front of me, and
True that, true
And
that.
then you begin to
even it,
smash. The suffering begins.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anything else on this one? Let me see. Yeah, but no, you dominated getting to the
Yeah.
mount. I mean, honestly, Henry, it looks like what you do now, except you actually like doing it purposefully. Now, that's in that one, you're like, I don't know, I'm just landed over here. But now it's like you do the same thing, but you know why you're doing it and how to get
yeah.
there.
Now he can give you a play-by-play while he does it.
Yeah, maybe.
That's awesome.
You just switched from the elbow to the knee on belly.
Ooh, yeah.
The knee on belly submissions. Yeah.
Yeah, thank Ruben for that. Those double neon bellies. That was nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Anything else on this one? Well, look at the time. I guess we don't have time to get to my second part. All right, let's do it. Let's do it real quick. All right. I guess we'll do it. So this was the second one. Reminder. I'm like 36. This is Cisco from GB Doral. He was like
Oh yeah.
21 at the time. And like he was really, really good. So I'm just gonna start off with that disclaimer. All right, let's go. Hold on a second. Junior is laughing. Says I'm trying. Yes, I am trying to hide. So with it, all right. I'm just gonna shut up and play it. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, before I start, right, the worst part is the crowd. Okay. The worst part is the crowd. All right, let's do it.
The crowd.
Oh,
I mean, that was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Let's go, Cisco, you got this. Cisco, you're up by 2. Get it. Pressure. Keep it. Good job.
Get back to
I'm so bad at recording and watching at the same time. Yeah, that's what I told her to record. I was like, I'm not going to be able to.
Oh.
oh, nice.
I'll do it. Elbow. Cisco, right there. Right there. Bump the hip. Please, get it. Nice. Lock that up. Lock it up. Armbar. Go for the armbar.
You remember I was saying the other day that knowing when Professor said go to the right, and I'm trying to figure out which right is he talking about, or which left he's talking about.
Yeah.
I think I had trained either the night before or actually no, I don't think I trained. I think I was because he said don't train that day, so I was watching the training, and he was showing how to get out of the triangle. So while I'm in the triangle, I'm trying to think what I saw. to get out of it. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going. I don't know if I'm going the right, left, or the left, right.
Go for the arm bar, Cisco, from there. Hands that down.
You move to your left. I'm like, all right, what left is he talking about?
The head's down. Cisco, switch to the arm bar. Switch to the arm bar. Keep going, keep going.
Anderson.
Switch to the arm bar, Cisco.
Sean Anderson. We're waiting for you at mat 3. Sean Anderson, mat 3. Last call.
Back.
And all that professor's saying, I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm like, okay.
You're doing great, bro.
You're just like,
That's how many understand the concept of elbows.
Sure.
You gotta have your mask on over your nose. Because the police are in here. You gotta have your mask on.
public service announcement.
Fíjate antes que está aquí. Mask on over your nose. We're doing walk around.
Down by 11.
Sweet.
Push back. Push back. Get up top. Get back to the top.
1 minute, Cisco, 1 minute. $13-0, Cisco, you got this. 45 seconds.
Thanks for sharing.
He wants to go for that armbar so badly. He's tired though. $15, Cisco, 15. Stay there. 5 seconds, Cisco. You got this.
And that was it?
Yep. Cisco. Echa mi mano, no jodas.
That's all right, man. The guy was Friggin' machine there.
Nah, he was good. I forgot which
Yeah.
competition he won, but he won some decent sized competitions. Yeah, that was it. Yep. It all went downhill at the very beginning.
Yeah, it wasn't that overall. It wasn't that bad. You make it. I was
No,
thinking it was gonna be worse.
Overall.
yeah.
ratio to ratio.
Ratio to ratio, yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
that part
what
right
were you
there.
thinking when you were up in the air like that? What were you thinking?
Um, I was thinking I could have went to Disney for this. I wasn't really thinking anything. I was just like, oh, let me just land, and I actually did hear the crowd when that happened. I was like, I said, oh, that must have been really nice. I can't wait to see it myself. The this part right there, it wasn't really tight on the neck, but my arm, like my shoulder, was hurting for like a few months after that.
Oh, really?
Cause I think it wasn't really like the neck. It was more like I think he was pinching on the shoulder, like pulling the arm. So that hurt for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was fine. Like I trained with him. Like he had stopped by Coral Springs a few times afterwards, but I don't know what he's doing now. But it was fun. It was fun. Second match ever. Got taken for a ride.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna turn it into a poster. This part right here. Where is it? Wait for it. Tried to pause it. Hold on. Oh, look at that.
You look like a gymnast.
For real, right?
Yeah.
That was a perfect landing.
Yeah.
anyways, anything else on this one?
I mean, you hung in there.
Nah,
I mean,
man.
he
No
looked like
problem.
he'd been
Yeah.
training for like a while. So,
He hadn't been training for that long.
It's true.
But
oh,
just young and
really?
athletic. Just young and athletic. Yep.
Oh,
I think he had like. I think he said like maybe 6 months at the time.
mm.
Anyways, let's wrap it up. Next weekend, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let me read this chat real quick. So Junior said he pulled you away from the edge. SMH. Shaking my head, he meant business. Yeah, he did. He did. I just noticed that too. That like I was at the edge and he pulled me right back into the middle. I'm like, oh come on.
Yeah.
But I did get out of the triangle though. I did get out of the triangle. Says that wasn't that bad. Emphasis on that bad. Says he was singing when you guys. That's what I was thinking. He was thinking, "I Believe I Can Fly" by R. Kelly. That's a good one. And he says a beautiful poster. It's gonna be a nice one. I probably put it like right behind me where I'm like, yeah. Anyways, final thoughts, y'all. Justin.
We've all come a long way from
I mean,
this.
we came a long way. Cause
Yeah.
I remember when
Definitely.
I like first competing, it was like, I mean, I still get nervous, but that first one was like, that adrenaline dump was crazy. Like, I
For
couldn't even do a
sure.
basic math problem probably. Like, it was just, yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
It's
that's
fun.
true.
It's funny as time progresses and you watch your matches throughout the time and you're like, oh, I can't believe I did this, I did that, and the
Yeah.
corrections and different way you view it now compared to before when it happened.
Hmm.
That's the improvement there.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. With what you're saying about like the nervousness, there's still a nervousness to a sense, but it's like now I think we're at the point like, all right, we'll get there. We just go out there and fight and then go get a bowl of acai afterwards.
Yeah.
I think knowing the acai is waiting on the other side, regardless of what happens, calms our nerves down now. We didn't really know about acai when we first started.
It's
No.
true. It's like a comforting feeling.
Yeah. So now you're like, all right, the medals are cool, but give me that bowl of acai, right?
Let me get the peanut butter with the berries.
Oh my god, shut up, Justin. What are you talking about? Oh god. No, final thoughts?
Oh man, this is good, man. Definitely looking forward. And what we got about 2 solid training sessions left,
Yeah. Monday,
Monday,
Wednesday.
right?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're at weight, then
Let's
you
get
finish
it.
it
Let's
out on
get it.
Friday. Justin, how do
Let's
you lose
go.
10 pounds in a week or in a day?
I don't. Oh, I ate like I didn't eat much for breakfast, and then I had like no lunch, and then I trained, but I tried to push it a little bit, and then I just hopped to the sauna afterwards. So I don't know.
Can't believe you got to
My
174. I
body's
mean,
also been acting.
can't believe you got to 174. That's like unlike you.
Well, I was like 170 today, but
Jeez.
like I think I had some carbs yesterday, so like my body, like I'm gonna probably wake up at like 166, and then tomorrow night I'll probably be like 164. So I don't, but I only had a half a pizza this weekend, so but
Not, you mean not the whole pie?
no, no, but I don't know. My weight's been like acting weird, so I don't know.
All right.
But if I
Well,
just eat ground beef and some rice, then I'm like I'll be like right on weight. So that's all I'll eat this week. So
cool.
I hate to tell you, man, it happens when you get older.
That is true. That is true. Like
Yeah.
when, when I was when I was training every day, I could easily predict where my weight is gonna be, and it's gonna like it would just be dropping, dropping, dropping. But
yeah,
now it's like it's a fight to get to where you want to be.
yeah.
No, final thoughts.
This is great, man. Love this stuff, man.
Nice. Henry, final thoughts.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Nice. All right. Well, the next time we're here, we're going to be done with our matches, so we'll have a bunch of new stuff to
Yeah.
review.
Hopefully, good
Yes, sir.
footage.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to see if anybody else who's competing wants to come on and review their stuff, because I know Javi's
Who else
competing.
we have competing? Oh yeah,
Javi's
Javi.
competing. Fernando's
Javi,
competing. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. She told me on Friday she
Um,
is. Yeah.
That's gonna be cool.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that's it, you guys. You guys have a great night. I will see you guys tomorrow night.
mhm.
So good.
Ooh.
See you tomorrow.
Take care. All right, everybody. We're out. Take care. Take care. Have a good week.